What's up, everybody? Charlie. And man, my hair is crazy. Sounds right. It's been a pretty crazy few days. Had a client come into town, wanted to find a house in one of the hottest cities in America. We had 2.5 days to do it, and we did it. And we even got our money off the list price. Amazing. So what I thought today would be pretty cool to talk about was that how that happened, and I've actually done it for a few times. So the question is, was it unbelievable good luck? And if you watched the previous video, you'll know the uh, news headline formula. If they ask a question, it's always false. Um, or is it the 760 plan? And it is. So um, let me just kind of share what happened. So this is the one from today, which is kind of cool. So I'm gonna use my cool little let's see, is this gonna, I'm still learning. What am I learning? I'm learning StreamYard. That's what I'm learning. It's so cool. Let's see how this is gonna work. Ha! It's so cool. What happens if I make it a little shorter? Oh yeah, it gets a little bit bigger. Boom. So this was the home today that this happened. I think this is the fifth home this year that this is happening. So Franklin, Tennessee, you Google it. Everybody wants to move there. Super hot area. Whoa, don't know what's happening there. And so my client came into town. We talked Sunday. We'd planned for it. Monday we were going to look at homes. Tuesday we were going to look at homes, and then she had to fly back out of town. And we set up some homes Sunday night, and they were, of course, they were sold by Monday. And but we found this little gem, and this is what's kind of cool. Beautiful home. Let's see if this will work on the if I click. Oh, just amazing. It was just built in 2017. You can walk to downtown. It's a block from Main Street. Down here, you can see like this is just downtown Franklin right here. Amazing. And we got $4,000 off, and it was actually listed for 900,000 just April 23rd. And scroll up. So that's one. And so one of the things that we're doing right now, just to hit to the chase, is the 760 plan is we only look for homes that have been for sale between 7 and 60 days. And the reason is we are in multi-offer madness. That means that, I mean, you know, a home comes on the market and it's just nuts. In fact, while we were working on the offer for this, another house came up, and let's see if I can find it. It was another house came up in Franklin, built in 1994. Beautiful house, had a little bit larger backyard, and it's coming on the market tomorrow. And so I called the agent and I said, hey, what would it take to just get this house? No multi offers. We just want it. And he shared a story about a friend of his that had that same thing. And he basically said, you just have to give us a ridiculous offer, his words, $100,000 over list price. And it was listed at 750. So, I mean, that's just kind of normal. But this one, we got, it's listed at 849. We got it for 845. Kind of cool. We also have our normal inspection period, 10 days for 10 business days for home inspection, 5 business days for the negotiation. They're going to put in a closet for us. You may ask what's wrong with this house. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's amazing. Other homes in this area are, you know, $1 million. There's some that are less, but it's pretty good. So let me show you another one. This is a one on another end of it. So this is in East Nashville, and old home. This is on the opposite end. You know, it was built in like the 1950s, 1960. Nice little yard, hot area, ridiculously hot area. It's had a little bit of remodeling, but it's, I mean, I don't know if you can see that. That's decorated like it looks like it smells like my grandpa, right? Can you smell that? Uh, and but it was taken care of really well. It'd been on and off the market for a long time. And I'm gonna one of there's a look at that bathroom. That bathroom's pretty crazy. Um, this is what's really cool on here. So this is an external garage that was converted into just an amazing shop. The owner is meticulous, and it's got a full apartment above that he actually rented out for like half of his mortgage. So we got this one under contract, listed at 275. My client got $8,500 in closing costs. So my client's going to get his earnest money back at closing. He's a veteran, zero down. And then when he moves in, he's going to be able to work out of the garage and then rent out the top. Like, what a killer deal. And I'm going to show this a few other of these. Uh, so this one right here, this was a referral from a good friend of mine. Her brother was moving from out of state, and same thing. He came in one weekend with his family. They had to pick a place, and so we looked around, and this was one had been on the market for about 25 days, and we went and looked at it, and I said, you know, let's look at it. You know, the pictures kind of cluttered. You know, so there's some people that think, you know, hey, I don't need to stage the house, but it does make a difference right now. Um, you know, that my clients didn't pick this house. I said, let's go look at it. Huge bonus room. It's actually a finished garage that was done really, really well. Got a lot of pictures of that. Boy, that's cluttered. This is a bonus room upstairs, which you can't tell. It's actually huge. Nice, nice backyard, fenced in. And this one, it had been on the market for, I think, like 25 days. The sellers were under contract with another house. They had to move. And on this one was awesome. We got the refrigerator. We got like 8,000 in closing costs. No, 9,000 in closing costs. We got a sell of home contingency with no kick out clause. We even had them throw in their washing machine and dryer. And then after the inspections, we actually swapped it out. We let them keep that, and they gave $1,800 towards inspection, all that. This home, it was, you know, it was priced at the high end of their neighborhood, but also is one of the larger homes in the neighborhood. And I know when home prices used to drop, sometimes people would say you need to get there. You need to get to the low price before. Here, let me turn this off. I love talking with my hands. But when the home prices were dropping, what, in 2008, people would say you need to get there first. So you don't want to be chasing the market down. You want to just jump and get down there, and that way you get things happening. So I'm kind of doing this, looking at homes that have been on the market between 7 and 60 days. Sometimes I'll go higher. The one in Franklin was actually been on the market 108 days. And, you know, we kind of just get there a little bit before. So this house, but it still has to appraise. And if it's been on the market for 20, 25 days, someone's kind of freaking out. And they're maybe like, you know what, if it doesn't appraise, we'll deal with it, which is actually what I'm running into. Though I haven't had a low appraisal. Here's another one. Did the same thing. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen anymore. this is what I'm going to talk about for the rest of the video. So if this is boring to you, just go ahead and shut it off, and I'll see you tomorrow. Um, so this was another one. Beautiful home on half an acre. The coolest thing about this is where it is in proximity to Nashville. So, um, like, this is Nashville right down here. So it's super close. It's like 10, 15 minutes to straight downtown. Amazing location, half an acre. This was a completely remodeled home, and it's the best remodel I've ever seen in my life. Like, these builders, they treated it like a brand new home. What actually happened? They had bought this lot, and they were going to build 4 homes on it, and that was the whole plan. It was good to go, and then the last minute, the neighborhood said, "No, we don't want you to do that." So this new construction, they just said, "All right, what do we have to do?" So they completely remodeled the home. Absolutely gorgeous. Um, I mean, they just, during the inspection phase, they fixed everything just like it was new construction. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. Huge. I mean, you can see this huge floor, open floor plan. There was an addition. Um, so my clients got this, and again, we got like $8,000 in closing costs back. Just absolutely amazing, and just happy as a clam. There's nothing like it. And then this one's really cool to me because it's a lower price point. I guess similar to the one in Lebanon. These were some clients of mine. They just had to have closing costs. Like, they wanted to get a house. They wanted to get a house before, they couldn't afford it anymore. And so when we met with them, and working with my lender, Paul, who's phenomenal, he's just a magician. Took some time. We got them all situated, and they're like, "Are we going to be able to get a house?" In fact, like, we've heard of people that, they're losing out on all these multiple offers. What are we going to do? I said, "Well, you're going to be fine. If you do what we say, we follow the 7 to 60 plan, it's going to be good." And now the clients, they were looking at homes that just came on the market, and they were wanting to do that. I was like, "Look, we're not going to get closing costs if that's what we do." So this house right here, how long had it been on the market? Let's see if it'll tell us. So, it wasn't too long. It was listed April 21st. We got it under contract May 3rd. So what, about 10 days? But that 10 days gave us enough that we got it under contract, and we got $7,500 in closing costs, just what the client needed. And as you can see, I mean, it's a beautiful house. I love this area. It's in north of Tennessee, so it's right below Kentucky, but beautiful area, growing Portland. And, we got an acre, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, brick. Just the inside, like, the people had dogs, and they didn't clean it up very well, and it smelled like dogs inside. Uh, uh, and there's a lot of pictures of the outside here. Is that all he did? Oh, here we go. But look at the inside. Like, it actually looks amazing. It smelled like dogs, and carpet in the master bedroom needs to be replaced. But gorgeous home, and my clients got it. They had to have closing cost, and that's how they did it. This makes me think of in the book Ender's Game. They did this. Also, probably I'm going to totally Kobayashi. I should have looked this up. Maru, is that what it is? Kobayashi Maru from Star Trek. So the whole thing, wrapping this up, is if you've heard of this, I gotta look it up. How do you spell it? It's loading. Oh, I got close. Koba. Oh, I got really close. Good thing I'm hooked on phonics. as I edit this. So for those that don't know, Kobayashi Maru was a thing in Star Trek. It was an episode where Kurt was doing this training exercise and he was supposed to beat it, and he kept losing. And he's like, I got to figure out a way. So he went in and he hacked the system, and then he won. And the people were mad at him, said, you hacked the system, you cheated. And he said, well, you were setting me up for a game that I couldn't win. So I found a way to win. The 760 plan is kind of my way of playing Kobayashi Maru. The best way to win the game is to not play the game everyone else is playing. Let's play a brand new game. And the 760 plan is the way that I'm doing it. And so here's the cool thing. I mean, for the most part, like this week, I worked like 20 hours in real estate. I'm working like 10, 15 hours in real estate. My clients aren't running around looking at 100 homes, putting in 50 offers, which, a lot of my good friends, they're not doing that anyway, because they've got good systems. But instead, my clients, with all of these, we were looking for homes for like 1 to 2 weeks. And there's a lot of junk out there that's in the 7 to 60 days, but we only need to find one good one that everyone else has overlooked. And, that's what we're doing. So I wanted to share that with you because it's kind of cool. The Franklin home just happened today. And, man, it's so cool to see people, get what they're looking for, help their dreams come true. So, hey, I guess this was sponsored by my software, Referrals While You Sleep. Help clients come to you. And, thinking about it, that's one of the reasons I'm able to come up with this strategy and work this strategy. I'm not spending 80% of my time looking for my next client. Instead, I'm able to spend time with my current client, find out what they're looking for, and put together a real strategy for them. And that's how we can just kick ass and make it happen. So, peace out. Love you guys.